Hey, welcome back to Turbo Talk. I'm Turbo. I'm getting ready to share some more on understanding. Yep. Yeah, I got rained out today, and everything kind of got rained out, and everything I had was outside work. I do have a little bit of inside work that I could run off and do, but I'd have to really change up plans, and it would kind of mess up some other things that I have for tomorrow. So, and I don't like to put too many irons in the fire. Alright, so I've got all kinds of parables. I believe in parables. Alright, so let's get into it. Understanding. Alright, we had understanding one, things are, or is, whatever is, until we slice a knife through it, and then we have two sides or two parts. And that's what we do, whatever that would be. And then we got to have a third side, the triad, so that we can be pure or find purity or not lose purity altogether. And then we got number 3. Well, you can't know anything. You have to walk on faith. All right, and here we go. We're getting ready to move into more. Let's just start right with that. I believe that we have a counting system that started way back at the very beginning of time. And that's what we're going to talk about today is time. But that counting system is 1, 2, 3, more. That's it. We're moving into more. Understanding more doesn't really necessarily mean it's the next one, but it is very important, so it is my next one, and that is time. Okay, so we're going to talk about time. First of all, ready? Time is man-made. It is real because it was made by man. It's part of the carvings of God. We get that out of God is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. So we have a spectrum. We've been able to follow the sun and the moon. We've been able to strategically put together a very nice calendar, a clock. We've been able to move the clock from space to space so we can keep in sync with each other. It's nothing more than a mediator. It's nothing more than some way to be able to connect to somebody else that sliced the knife. That's what time does. It allows us to create days, although God did create the days, but we don't know really how long they are. And so the day and the night is a day. That's how long. But we can throw the clock in there, the time in there, and date, measure all this stuff. It's man-made. God doesn't have a beginning and He doesn't have an end. The Alpha and Omega is so that we can be united. So that we don't have to actually be, let alone that arbitrator can be a third person. A judge, like I used for my example, beginning. So, since time is man-made, let's just really talk about what time is. Well, in most cases, it can quickly be translated into money. Time is money. I'm sure we've all heard this one before, but time is money. But do we all measure our money or time the same? No, not really. I mean, I see over and over and over hundreds of folks, way into the more, where people will go to work and show respect for an eating schedule. Maybe it's not respect, but they follow it, which would be respect to me in a way. Rules. safety, courtesy, all of these things. Well, actually, courtesy is probably out of the question nowadays. Two people have gotten too far away and don't even know that they need an arbitrator. Nonetheless, it's when they get home, all of a sudden they become, I don't know, lost, I guess. They forget how to, nobody treats their life like a business. Oh, that's because business is business and personal is personal, or pleasure. I don't know. I would certainly think that if you can manage to do things for a company, you should be able to manage to do things for yourself. Then again, maybe you're not doing things for the company. But let's stay on time. Alright. So time then is a way for me to measure. I will be there tomorrow at 9 a.m. and I will do X. And so tomorrow 9 a.m. everybody that was involved can be expected, or if there's more people involved, everybody can show up at 9 a.m. And so therefore we can actually unite because of time. Good thing. Very good system. I don't dispute it. But here on the other side, I'm the only one I know that gets in, I don't know, I spend anywhere from $200 to $250 every single day, because I think time is money, and that's sleeping. Because if my wage is my wage, then my wage is my wage, and if I'm supposed to get more than my wage, then my wage needs to increase. And you don't increase your wage unless your services are greater than that what your wage is, and then you get a greater wage. That's all based on time. Sometimes it's based on effort. Accomplishments is really where it's all at, because when it comes down to it, another story, we don't work for money, we work for accomplishments, but nonetheless, we use time. So, understanding in the more section, time is man-made. It really didn't exist until man made it so. This is what we live in. This is how you and I can join forces, is to spend our time together. Otherwise, you spend your time on what? Where do I spend my money? Well, look around. Let me show you real quick. I'm sitting in the sun deck right now. It's raining. I know the fan's blowing really hard. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, just I spend my time right here at home. That's it. All right. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Yes, please make comments. I would love to start hearing some things about some of my understandings, because I want to get a few of these understandings out of the way. That way there, you have a legitimate reason to like or dislike. That's the good news. That'll probably be my next board. Anyway, be your best. Goodbye.